So this time, last time it seemed like I got some eye shine, and that's pretty awesome. So I think that it helps if you're not having like the big bright headlamp on them. So I'm going to try, since they said they'd be here, and I trust them pretty well. I'm just going to have the use this basically. Use the camera light. Let's see here, make sure I got everything. Not really much to get. I realize that you can't see much, especially since I don't have the headlamp on, but it's the same old, same old. I don't think we'll be catching one on video. I went for a run because we got a Marine Corps, little meet coming up statewide, and I was hoping I'd be able to do really good at it, so I've been running, and I guess where I normally live it's maybe 1,000 feet above sea level, and then up here it's maybe 3,500 to 4,000. Makes a big difference. Definitely wins you a lot quicker. Yeah, I got them a little bag, like $2. That Reason caramel filled chocolate. It's probably my favorite chocolate. It sucks that one of them got shot, though. I remember I think it was J.C. Johnson. He was at the press conference with Melba Ketchum, and Adrian Erickson and Dennis Poffel, and all those people were there, and he was talking about how he knew of a few instances where that happened up in Oklahoma. Somebody would be hunting, and they would see what they thought was a bear, and they'd take a shot at it, and then they get up on it, and they realize, in his words, it was just a furry person, and then they would just abandon the body, and it would basically get swept under the rug. And his big thing was for conservation is if you could just give pamphlets out to hunters and people like that are out in the woods, saying, hey, this is something that's out there that you got to watch out for. It would probably take a lot of the pressure off of them as far as that goes. And that's what he was pushing for. Everybody there was pushing for something. I think he actually was trying to get the lease done. just going to sit this here and keep on going down to the pictures. I'm going to try to get started as quick as I can. Yeah, but it kind of like makes me think anyway about, you know, the discovery and things like that. Making events like that just stop. It would definitely have its pros and cons. It'd be really interesting if they'd messed with the pictures. I doubt they have. I'd say they've all seen about all of them. Yeah, it doesn't appear that they've messed with any of it, which is you kind of figure. So I'll just kind of sitting there. There's the seashells. Right down a little bit closer. There's the crystal. I'm hungry. That's the thing that sucks about exercising and trying to stay in shape. The more you do it, the more you have to eat. This last paycheck got cut in half. I don't know if they messed up my vacation or what, but I ended up like walking away with $150 instead of the regular maybe $280 a week. And that's just, it sucks. There's oh, here it is. See, right here is where the donut and the Chex Mix and everything were. Here's the bags. Shredded it up like that. It's at least part of the bags. This doesn't look like a whole one. So one of the bags they must have walked completely off with. Or at least they took it away further than what this is. Be sure I get all my trash out. Oh, there's a piece of a picture right here, all the way up here. I'm always looking for trash and torn up containers and things like that. Let's just try to keep the area clean, because I realized that I've pumped a lot of stuff like that up here and they walk off with it or whatever. And they don't bring the trash back. I guess I'll go ahead and get started with the standing around. But there was a box of donuts too. Yeah, so I guess one of them got one of the two bags, because the donuts were in a bag, and then all that trail mix and things like that were in another one, and they were tied off. But there were 3 bags laying there. There was one bag that the trail mix was laying on top of. Just another picture. See, I can hear something back there moving around. Right behind me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Which picture is this? That actually looks like it might have been... It's just slimy, like something's been slobbering all over it. I'm not sure which one that one is. It looked like in one of those little things, it might have been one of the ones you weren't supposed to see, which you never did. And I went through all of them the other day. It was just the newer ones that are real laminated and whatnot. See, there's a bunch of them. How did I never see this before? Did they just drag that over here? I don't know. I don't want to leave it and then forget about it. There's other stuff mixed in here. There are food wrappers mixed in with this picture. See that? I don't know when that could have been put there. I don't think it would be recent. This has probably just been here a long time, and I've walked all around it and not noticed it. There's slobber. Look. It does look like slobber. See, because none of the other leaves around here are wet. Which, I mean, I might be digging around one of their, some pea or something. Which, you know, fair enough. That's one good thing about, I guess, using it must be where I'm using a light that's not as powerful. It's not drowning out everything. So I can catch some shimmers coming off of some of these pictures. But I guess I'm going to run up here real quick and get started. The more time I waste down here, the less time I have up here to stand around like a doofus. Come on, Chewy. 2 jars of peanut butter. There's the toys. There's the candy. I guess what I'll do is if they come back up to me, I'll unwrap the candy and just drop it for them. I guess I'll need the blindfold. There's the blindfold. And we'll get started. Take this coat off. Got my big military trench coat. Can't work wonders on the... Actually feels pretty nice out right now. Take my gun off. A big 44. Like a Magnum. Sorry, I'll put it down inside of here. So, just chewing. I gotta kind of remember where everything's at because once the light goes off, I'm gonna forget. Blindfold's on. I mean, I can't see anything anyway. I put it on because I figure they must be a little bit more comfortable that way. But I'll be hugging that and holding on to the chocolate. This will look pretty good.